Man, it's your boy TJ.TheRealist back at it again with another video. Shout out to all my subscribers. Let me know where you're from in the comment section, and I will give you a shout out in the next video. So right now we got body cam footage because y'all know me. I don't tell half the story. I tell the whole damn story because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But right now we got a brother that was shot by a cop in New Mexico over stolen beer. Right. So this is my first time watching this. So shit. Enough with me yapping. Let's get to the feature presentation. I know y'all remember the movies from the 90s when they'd be like, and now feature presentation. But yeah, let's check this shit out though.
It's just before 5 p.m. at a gas station in Las Cruces, New Mexico, where an argument over a beer is about to cost one man his life and land an officer behind bars.
What's going on, man?
I was messing with my door.
What's up?
I was messing with my door window.
Okay, what's the deal with the people inside?
Nothing. So I went into the store.
Uh-huh.
With a beer in my hand.
With a beer in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I walked out with a beer in my hand. Look at the camera.
Okay.
Look at your camera. He said, I'm going to check the camera. I said, check the camera.
So you went inside with the beer?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get your ID real quick so I can go talk to them and check the video out?
I don't have my ID on me. You know what I'm saying? That's why the whole thing is that I wanted to buy a pack of cigarettes. And I didn't have my ID on me. My stuff I got stolen on the ground, right?
Okay.
So I was trying to show him, like, look, I have beer.
Yeah.
I have a digital, you know what I'm saying? I have the beer means I'm 21. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and then instead of that, he started acting like a
Yeah.
for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He said, call the cops. I'm like, call them. They're going to come and look at their job is
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, so I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So,
bear with me.
You're going to see. You're going to go in there and look.
Where's the beer at right now?
Honestly, I don't even know. I was pissed off. I was watching
What's your name, man? Pete?
Yeah.
What's your last name, Pete? Huh? E-Z-E-R?
Police later identify the man seen here as 36-year-old Presley Eze, who allegedly tries to identify himself by a different name.
See, that's what, and I'm not gonna stop this shit. I'm gonna shut the hell up because I want to watch this just like y'all. But that's what I be talking about, right? It's always something, right? Because like a lot of folks try to make it seem like cops just be shooting black men and killing black men. And I'm not saying that the police is perfect, but we gotta stop acting like we're so damn perfect. It's always something. It's always an asterisk, if I said that word correct, behind the shit that happens to us by the police. He already behind enemy lines. You already lying. You're lying. You just gave this man a false name. Now you behind the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying?
Your ID? Out of Texas or what? I can't hear you, man. Okay. You have your driver's license, man? Let me get it real quick. Yeah, in a form. I mean, if he's in the wrong, he's in the wrong. That's what I'm trying to figure out, okay? What was the beer, anyways? Budweiser, the 16 ouncer or a 40 ounce or what? Alright, hang tight. Let me go in there, see what I got in there, and I'll be right back, okay? Don't take off, obviously I got your ID. Simple as that. I'll be back. What's up? I'll see if he wants to. I can't make him, you know that. But let me go talk to them, alright? Did he come in with that or not? Because he's claiming he did. Did he come in with it or not? Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, so who did you hand the beer off to when you came outside? Him? Because they said you passed off the beer when you came outside.
Oh yeah. I don't even want it.
I apologize.
Yeah, as soon as I get somebody over here, I'm gonna go in there and check them out, all right? So hang tight, okay?
The officer, identified as 39-year-old Brad Lunsford, heads back to his patrol car to check the man's information When police said nothing came back on that name the passenger provided,
What's up?
Is it possible I can go buy cigarettes?
Same time. Let me talk to them and get things figured out, okay? Where do you have an ID out of, Pete? Out of where? I can't hear you. Connecticut? Like I said, I'm waiting for somebody here so I can go inside and check out the cameras. I understand that. I'm in the same boat. I'm standing outside my car, man. I've got all this stuff on.
You can handcuff me and bring me in there with you. And then I'm
We don't need to go that route.
That's better than doing this.
We don't need to go that route.
See, right now, the police, he practicing patience. I know y'all don't want to admit to this type of shit, but he's practicing patience. He know this man is lying. You know what I mean? He's already suspicious. You lied about your name. Your shit did not come up in the system. That creates suspicion. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. Can we keep it real? All right.
Right now. Spell your last name again for me, Pete.
E-S-E-R.
E-S-E-R. Out of Connecticut, right?
Even the driver know he lying.
What year? All right. I understand it's hot, man. As soon as he gets here, I'm going inside. We'll get this all sorted out. All right? Try your last name spelling of Edward, Sam, Edward, Robert, and it's going to be out of Connecticut. What?
Yeah, it's still showing a record on file out of Connecticut with the Edward Sam, Edward Robert.
And
Officer Lunsford runs the information again with the same result and waits for backup to arrive before confronting the suspect.
Thought that there's one front passenger. He's not coming back on file. Claiming he went in there with the beer and had it, and they were taking the beer. So I got to go inside and see whether or not they have any camera footage. I just poked my head real quick to ask if he came in with what they said he did. So he's going to be paying the passenger for now until I can positively ID him. And then I've got the driver's ID. There's a guy in the back passenger right side. So. All right, Pete, do me a favor, go and step out. Step out for me, please.
No, I don't really want to get out.
Okay, I'm not asking you right now. Step out for me.
Hold on. Why?
No.
Can I know why?
Because you're not coming back on file, man.
Hey, step out of the car. Can I know why?
Because you're not coming back on file for me.
What does that mean?
Step out. You're not coming back on. You can't figure out who you are.
Listen.
Hey,
What do you mean you can't
Hey,
figure out who I am?
Because it's not coming back on file. You better come out now, dude.
Take my phone.
Hey.
Okay.
If you're not doing nothing wrong, get your ass out the car. And that's why I listen, I've been pulled over by the police a few times, right? You got a lot of people that talk shit about the police, but they never dealt with the police. I've been pulled over numerous times, and it ain't nothing to brag about. This ain't shit to brag about, but I dealt with the cops a few times. If I knew I was in the right, I complied. I got my black ass out the car. Hey, Mr. Phillips, can you step out of the car? You got there. You right. I could open the door for myself. I don't need you to open the door. Let me open the door. Let me step my happy ass out. You search me because I know I ain't did shit wrong. Then the cop searched me, put me back in the car. I'm sorry, Mr. Fields, you have a great day. All right, you too. All that yelling and I know my rights, that will get you hemmed up. If you know you're doing nothing wrong, comply with the police and do what the hell they say. Your day will go by much quicker. Trust me, I'm talking through experience.
You gonna cooperate or what?
I'm going to cooperate.
Okay. Put your stuff down and get out.
Can you stop holding me? Can you stop touching me?
I don't want you reaching for anything, man.
I'm not reaching.
As the situation begins to escalate, one officer later said he noticed a knife in the man's lap. Let's continue.
I'm not reaching for anything.
Okay, step out.
Okay. I'm not reaching for anything. I'm not reaching for anything. Turn around. I'm not reaching for anything.
Dude, stop.
Turn around. Okay. Turn around.
Hey, 5, 9, 10, 3. Stay in the fucking car.
Look at what's
As the three struggle on the ground, a gas station employee captures the altercation on his cell phone. Police said during the struggle, Presley allegedly grabbed one of the officer's tasers seconds before Officer Lunsford pulled his service weapon and shot the 36-year-old in the head, killing him on scene.
Keep your hands up!
You good? Yeah. You're not hurt?
No.
All right.
Get down with your hands up! Open the door from the outside!
Yeah, one right behind you. All right. We're gonna be facing northbound on the gas station, northbound. Central Stage Fire 55.
All of this shit could have been avoided if he just told the man the truth. All this shit, everything. And this is exactly what I be talking about. Every time these cop videos come out, it exposes the truth. And a lot of you dumbasses, y'all only expose half of the truth because y'all want to spread a fucking narrative. Excuse my language. I can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? This man already lied about his name, so that already put you behind the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? Then you sitting over here, you won't get out the car. If you know you're innocent, get your ass out the car. And if the cop does something wrong, fight it in court. Take the police to court. Oh, well, it don't always work like that. Okay. No, nothing in life is perfect, but watch this. You'll be alive. You won't get your ass whooped. Y'all want to bring up 1 or 2 instances where an innocent man was really killed, and y'all want to act like that's the majority of the time, and that is so stupid.
University and El Paso.
Walk towards me, over here. Open here, keep going. Stop, turn around.
I'm not sure. Where's the third guy at?
Back right passenger.
Back right. No, we have.
Is that my head leaving? No. Huh? You got it. Just my head. You good? I'm good, yeah. Did you get hit? No. I thought I got shot, so I didn't. As long as you're okay. Let me get photos of you.
Officer Lunsford checks on the other officer moments after the shooting before even more backup arrives.
Once okay? Fired, yeah?
Brett, you okay?
Yeah, I can't hear you really.
Okay, are you good?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you shoot?
Yeah.
You can start setting up inner.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and go over to my unit. How many shots were fired, bro? Just one? Anybody outstanding?
No, we've got the 2 that were inside the vehicle. We got passenger out to detain him because he wasn't coming back on file for the shoplifting.
Okay, you don't need to tell me anything, man. You don't need to tell me anything. Just let's go to my unit. I'll stand by with you. Nobody else shot that you know of?
No.
Okay. That's my unit right there, man. You can stand by, you can sit down or whatever. Can you go check and make sure no one else shot? Because Brad's the only one who said he did.
Okay.
He said he fired once, that was it.
You're gonna stay with him?
Yeah.
Is this for right now? What up? Is that for right now? No. You have any interior struck, punch, slap? Get the 771, 743. We're staging area for CID. Can you face that way from us?
We're going to be setting it up next to the Econo Lounge.
Yeah, we got it. It's over there. Just so you know, I thought about it outside. No. Don't make any calls. That's yours. It's your union advice.
investigators head inside to speak with witnesses.
Go ahead. Did you guys see what happened?
I saw everything.
You saw everything? Did you see anything?
I didn't hear. I just saw the guy on the floor, like on top of the cop. After that, I heard a gunshot.
So, were you a little bit more composed and you were able to tell me what you saw?
Yes, I was. I was watching the officer. I don't know who the officer, who was the one in that unit, the first one behind the subject's car.
Okay.
And I was watching him, and I told him, I looked at my coworker, and I said, he's backing up. Something's going on. Something spooked him, and that's why we have the people in the back. And so another unit showed up right behind that unit, and they were approaching the subject. The subject started fighting with the two officers. The male subject, the black subject, took him down, just wrestling, and I don't know if he was trying to go for the other.
Why are you fighting two police officers? Why?
The officer's gun, or he had him in a chokehold.
The initial officer?
Yes.
So the subject was on top of the officer?
Yes. And the other officer, I don't know if he's trying to go for the other officer's gun that he had in a chokehold or what, but the other officer just pulled out his gun and he just shot him, and I was like, that's what I saw.
The officer and behind him?
Yeah.
So there was the officer on the ground, and then
I think it was the bald-headed officer on the ground that was getting wrestled, and the other officer was trying to help him.
If you can kind of just give us as much detail as much as you saw what's going on.
I was actually the one who called because he came in, tried to buy a pack of cigarettes. I told him I needed to see an ID. He didn't have one. He walked out. I thought that was the end of it. I saw him walk up to the car. He called another guy. The other guy came in. Same thing. I was like, sorry, I can't do it. It's a second-hand purchase. Right. So, no issues. He walked out. A while after, another guy comes in. And I saw him go around the Ramada, and then eventually he came out this way. Same thing. Told him, can't. Second-hand purchase. And then after a while, I just see both of them walk by. So I was like, okay, that's better for me. I don't get in trouble. I'll say. And then I completely gave out on that. See, the first suspect coming back again. He goes back to the beer, but I know he doesn't have an ID. So I see him walk out. He casually walks out with a Budweiser. I go and I ask him, hey, can I come back and pay for this? And then he tells me, well, suck on this and pay for it. I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. I walked out, came in here.
He stole the beer. He stole the beer. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. People are gonna act like they don't know any of this, right? People are gonna ignore everything that led to this, right? They're just gonna see the black dude done got shot by the cops. Damn BLM. Damn, we're not safe in America. But they ignore all the context that led to the shooting. I can't stand that shit. Stop fucking doing that.
My boss was still here. She's like, no, just call the cops. Yeah, the cops showed up. And then I just went on about it.
Let me see if I can skip. So now we know that dude is guilty. Let me see if I can skip to when the cop goes to jail, because they say the cop went to jail too. But what is this? Let me see this.
No choice. He's deadly force and shot.
Back outside, detectives get a chance to speak with the driver.
You want to talk to me? Tell me what happened tomorrow? I got to hear your side of the story of it, huh? Okay? Okay, so we're going to start slow and just kind of back up how we got here, okay? So you said to me earlier that, remember I tried to ask you this guy what his name was, and you said his name was Slim, right? Slim? They call him Slim? Okay. Where did you meet him at?
He wouldn't give me, I guess, I didn't know his name, but you know, they're asking him, call him Pete or something.
Who's asking you what?
They were asking for names. I gave them my name, and then they asked him for his.
Who's they?
The police.
The police officers? Why do you think the cops are talking to him?
Because I guess he had an altercation. I didn't even realize that he had an altercation with the clerk about something about beer.
Something about beer with the clerk inside?
Yeah, so I didn't even know that was like the case. He was like, hey, can we go? And I was like, dude, I'm trying to put this door panel on. He's like, well, the cops are here. I'm like, well, what's that have to do with us? Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So I I then find out that like the cop walked up. He's like, so which one of y'all having an altercation with the guys inside? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, and he's like, and then he starts telling him like, well, I had a beer and when I got here, something like that, he opened up a beer or something, and him and like the clerk were like having words back and forth or something. I don't know. At this time, I'm messing with the door panel.
Did Slim pay for the beer?
He had it from earlier, yeah. So.
No, but
he showed up with it. It wasn't. He didn't buy it here.
Oh, really?
He already had it.
So he's gonna lie for his friend, which that's okay. That's understandable. That's what you're supposed to do. If that's your boy, that's your friend, hey, you gonna lie for him. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna skip this and see what's going on over here. But y'all know what he doing. He lying for his friend, and that's understandable.
Incident when another officer detains the backseat passenger.
Stop! Are you gonna be stupid? I'm not stupid. What are you talking about?
Hey, what I got?
I didn't do nothing.
Band belt.
You keep pulling away, it's gonna make it so much worse. Now I'll put you on the floor, you keep acting up.
I was stopped. What do you mean? I didn't do nothing. Swear.
I don't know whose unit this is. I don't got the keys for it. Hey bro, oh, no, you're good, you're good. Huh? Where is this unit is? I'm not sure where it is. Because mine's unit's all down the street. He's just acting up stupid. Yeah, mine's all the way in the street, dude. Or, no, I'll take him in the street, dude. Those are mine, dude. What are you on?
What am I on?
Yeah. Are you on those pills that are in your bag?
No, man.
Why were you acting stupid? Someone, your friend just got shot, and you're acting the way you were acting.
No, honestly.
Okay, so you come out with your hands down and not being cooperative.
They were up. My hands were up. I swear, my hands were up, man.
Later that night, another potential witness approaches police.
You had a question, and so you decided to cross the tape and ask your question? Okay.
I was in a gas station, I think, when the guy...
Did anybody speak to you?
No. Was it a black male that got shot?
So you said you were there, right?
I seen him. There was a guy stealing beer when I was there.
Okay.
And he come out, and then I sat and watched him in my truck for like 10 minutes. And he was acting goofy, and then he went around the building.
Okay.
I was just wondering if...
Give us 1 second. We'll see if anybody needs to speak to you.
So I watched for like 10 minutes.
That's the exact story that my man's from the store said. The guy that actually works there, he said the same story. So it's clear that dude stole that damn beer.
And I watched the guy that attended question him if it's the same guy.
Okay.
Days later, Officer Lunsford sits down with investigators and tells his side of the story.
Going back to when we tried to get him out to detain him, he pulls back and he's on his phone and he's acting like he's recording. I don't know whether or not he is recording, so I don't know what had changed from the time he was offering himself to be detained to when we went to detain him. He no longer wanted to be detained unless he was hiding something. He had a warrant out for his arrest. That's why he wasn't coming back on file. That's why he wasn't wanting to be detained. So I'm not asking you to get out. You need to get out. He's still kind of went back, holding his arms against his body. So I grabbed his right arm and tell him to step out. He's asking why, and I'm telling him why. You're not coming back on file at all. I'm not getting a return. And he keeps asking why, and he's not complying. Officer Art asks him, well, are you going to comply? He says, yeah, I'm going to comply, but he's not doing it. So as we're trying to get him out of the vehicle, you could see underneath that wab of the water can, he's got a knife on his lap. So
that was shown on the body cam. But this man has not lied about one thing. And the scary part about it is that if this body cam footage never came out, you know what people be saying? He lying. That man ain't had no knife. They planted that knife. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Officer Arbogast goes around the neck as we're pulling him out. His arm hits Officer Arbogast's hand as he's trying to take him out. So we get him out of the vehicle, and he starts moving himself towards the back of the SUV. As he does that, he grabs the rear passenger door handle and tries to open it, and there's the right rear passenger. So I tell the rear passenger to stay inside the vehicle, which he does. So we're trying to maintain control of the suspect, and like I said, due to his size, it was not possible for us to do. His arms were out towards the top of the SUV on points where I can reach him. I grab onto his belt at one point to try to maintain some type of control because that was the only thing available to me to try to hold on to. So Officer Arbogast, he wraps his arms around the suspect's waist, so his back is towards Officer Arbogast, and I guess the best way to describe it is Officer Arbogast does basically a suplex where he falls back with the suspect. Officer Arbogast hits his head on the ground as suspect lands on top of Officer Arbogast, and the suspect kind of rolls up in a ball from the momentum of being thrown back. So all his weight is on top of Officer Arbogast. So after they fall to the ground, the suspect flips around on top of Officer Arbogast, and he's mounted him at this point. And as we're struggling to try to control him, which we're not really being able to do, he's saying, "Stop it," in a calm voice, not frantic, he's not trying to get up and run away or anything like that. He's holding himself down on top of Officer Arbogast as I've got both my arms trying to pull him off of him. And he's not moving. He's pushing down on Officer Arbogast. At one point, he hits him in the face, trying to create distance between him and Officer Arbogast. And I could see him from where I'm at, standing behind both of them, that he's now looking at Officer Arbogast's duty belt. He first reaches down to the gun side of his belt, and he can't get anything from there, so he keeps at it. We're trying to fight to control him. He's still looking down at his belt. He sees the taser. I can see out of the corner of his eye how he's looking at it. He sees the taser handle. Obviously, it's bright yellow, so he can see it fairly easy, and it's on the opposite side of his gun. So the taser handle is out towards the suspect. So he tries to take it once, and he's not able to. And then the second time he tries to take it, he ends up taking the taser. I say taser once as it pulls the taser from Officer Arbogast's holster, and he's holding it up, and he's trying to work the safety. I can actually see his fingers trying to work the safety of the taser. So I say taser once as he has it, and at that point, it wasn't a struggle to try to detain him. It was a struggle for Officer Arbogast's life and my life at that point. That was my concern, was he was going to use that taser to severely injure Officer Arbogast or to incapacitate him to try to gain access to his gun, because that's what he initially went for. So I knew that the situation wasn't going to be a good ending if it went any further. So I had to end up taking my duty weapon out. I put it to the back of his head. The suspects, I was still cognizant of where Officer Arbogast was, because I was concerned for his safety. So I ended up placing it directly to the back of his head, downward and to the right, to avoid shooting Officer Arbogast in the process. I fired one round into the back of his head. Suspect falls on top of Officer Arbogast. I yell out to Officer Arbogast because he does it. He says, "What?" He's trying to figure out what's going on.
Now that's one thing, right? Shooting to kill, I don't necessarily agree with that. You know, you could shoot somebody in the leg or the arm, they'll be like, "Ah, shit," and then I'll stop them right there. You know what I mean? So shooting to kill, I'm not too big on that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm big on is this whole shit being avoided. That's what I'm big on. You know what I'm saying? All this shit could have been avoided if he just didn't lie about who he was and got his ass out the car. If you know you wrong, own up to it. You going to jail, just own up to it. Yeah, I stole that beer, y'all got me. All this extra shit don't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, let's finish the video. Shit, this shit gonna take like an hour to upload on my damn YouTube, but we got like a minute left. Let's just go ahead and finish it.
I yell out, took your taser. And he gets out from underneath him. We back up because we still have the driver and the rear passenger inside of the vehicle. So we're kind of standing out in the open, and so I eventually tell Officer RBS, let's go to my unit so we have some type of cover. We still don't,
Special agents with the New Mexico Attorney General's office later concluded that now former officer Brad Lunsford's use of force was, quote, not reasonable under the circumstances, and that other, less lethal options could have been used. Brad was charged with voluntary manslaughter and later found guilty by a jury. However, before facing sentencing that investigators said could have resulted in up to 9 years in prison, Brad was granted a new trial by a judge due to juror issues. At last check, the new trial date has not yet been set.
Woo, man, look. Hell of a video, man. Like I said, that's my first time watching it. Just like y'all, I tell y'all, and just like I said, I disagree with the deadly shooting. I disagree with that. That shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my deal is that this type of shit can be avoided. That's all. People get mad at me when I say shit like that, but am I lying or am I not lying? Y'all let me know. This shit can be avoided. Why even give the cop, you know what I'm saying, the ammunition to kill you or to shoot you? Just comply. Comply. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know, it ain't like that all the time. Well, it's like that most of the time, you dumb son of a bitch. Y'all always want to say, oh, TJ, you always think, you know, the cops do things the right way. Yeah, they do. Most of the time. Most of the time. Because if it wasn't like that, then the majority of black folks that go outside will be getting shot by the police. The way y'all put it, since y'all say most police are bad, that means that the majority of black people in America are in trouble when they go outside. But guess what? Guess who your biggest threat is as a black man? Another black man. And that's proven by statistics. So y'all can shut the fuck up when it come to that shit. Y'all can look that up. You got an 88 to 90% chance of getting killed by another black man than a white person or a cop. Look it up. Oh, they lying about that too. Shut your dumb ass up, man. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy TJ the Realist. New videos coming soon. Like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, TJ the Realist 3, TikTok, Cheese Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do my comedy videos. I talk my shit. So y'all let me know what's up, man. Sad video, but like I said, man, it could have been avoided, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace and blessings.